People, what's going on, family?
Hi, people.
Subscribers, followers, what else? That's about it.
YouTubers.
Thanks for joining us. Hey, don't forget to hit us up on the YaYaandStacy at gmail.com. Email, subscribe, hit the like button, comment, hate on us, like us, send a good comment,
let us know bad
comment,
think.
Let us know what you think. You know what I'm saying? We don't run from it. But to be transparent, I did not want to record today.
I'm better now.
You better? All right. She didn't want to record.
I gave you a hard time.
She said, "Stan, did you just fart?"
What?
Man, you tripping, man. But anyway.
I don't fart.
Yeah, you fart, but anyway, you tripping, man, hard. Anyway.
You didn't even have to say that. You didn't.
You didn't have to do that, but it's cool. Anyway, thanks for joining us. Oh, man, touchy subject today. Touchy subject. Child support. Child support. Very touchy subject. Is it needed? Is it unfair? Man, this thing, child support is so loaded. It's so loaded.
Yeah.
Just being transparent, shit. I'm on child support, man. I'm on child support, and have I ever complained about child support?
No.
Ever asked to be taken off child support?
It never asked to be taken off child support.
Never complained.
Never complained. And
do you think I should be on child support?
No.
Okay.
No.
That's your honest answer?
That's my honest answer.
Okay. But the more I make, the more they take, man. The more I make, the more they take. I think it's a lot of flaws in that system. A lot of flaws.
I just think it's the mothers are more concerned about getting the check than they are about the father bonding with the children.
Right.
Now,
the system is more concerned about the check.
Right.
Than the father bonding.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? The system is also.
Now I understand that there are some fathers that are completely inactive.
Yeah, it's the deadbeats, totally inactive. Yeah.
I get that, yeah.
Right.
And I agree that those should be on child support,
but should they? Should they? You know, I have no respect for deadbeats.
What do you consider a deadbeat?
Well, deadbeat's a deadbeat. Somebody's not active.
Planting the seed.
Okay, so why would you put them on child support? Why would you put them on child support?
Why would I?
Yes.
Because the child is both of our responsibility.
But
I didn't now.
So if he's a deadbeat, he's not. Hold up, listen to me. If he's a deadbeat, he's not involved at all. Mm-hmm. He has poor character, right?
Right.
Why would you want him involved?
Okay.
Now, don't the woman has to take some accountability?
Sure, well, right.
For laying down.
I get that. I was getting ready to say that. Yes, we have to take accountability for laying down with this person with poor character. But it happened. A seed was created.
But it says something about the woman too.
It does. But I'm saying, regardless of that, there's still this human being now. Regardless.
Okay, so can you co-parent with a person you don't respect?
I think you can eventually. I think it can turn into that. No, it'll take work. It'll take work, but I think it's doable. Because being a deadbeat doesn't help the character. But it doesn't help the character. If he's already a deadbeat, that's not going to help bring closeness to the relationship. But I think that is doable for the child.
Listen, this is my take on it. This is my take on it.
A deadbeat shouldn't be.
No. It's two sides to this, right? The man has to take responsibility to who he planting his seed in, right? The woman has to take responsibility for who she allowed.
Right.
Who she allowed to plant their seed in. Who plant their seed? Who she allowed to plant their seed in her. Right? So it's another side to this too. I don't think anyone should be having kids that can't take care of the kid by themselves.
Right.
So let's forget about a deadbeat for a minute.
Okay.
Let's say you get married, you happily married, y'all plan on having kids. I don't think anybody should have a kid that can't go into it saying, worst case scenario, I can take care of this kid by myself.
Right. Okay.
I don't care if you married, because that guy could die, she could die.
And they have to be.
So you have to have provisions already set to where you can survive and take care of this kid on your own.
Right.
A lot of women are having kids they cannot take care of on their own.
Okay, so when that happens...
And a lot of guys are planting seeds that they are not ready to take care of.
I get it. So when that... Because we can agree that it happens. When that happens, how is the child taken care of? Or how do you think the child should
So
be
when
taken
people
care of?
mess up and take and correct this child...
Because the mess up is there. It's already done. Now we have a child. Now what?
Okay, so what's the motive? What's the motive? What's the purpose? What are we trying to accomplish? We want to put this guy on child support? Do we want to make his life miserable? Or we want to do something that's reasonable something he can comply to?
No. Now, I totally disagree with doing something just ridiculous. Asking for some ridiculous amount. But having some activity, whether it's a small portion or something. I'm not going to try to empty his pockets. He got to live.
You know that's not the perspective of most women, right?
You're asking me?
No, but I'm just saying, but you know that's not how that works.
I know.
So did you get child support?
No.
Did you go for child support?
No.
Okay, so you have a totally different perspective.
Exactly.
But you're in a small group.
Right.
You're in a small group. That's not how most women think, right? You know that, right? And this the kicker. Why didn't you pursue child support? Be real. Why didn't you pursue child support?
I didn't pursue child support because I already knew he was a deadbeat. I knew that when I lay with them.
So you got to take accountability.
I just said it.
Okay, we're just talking to the people though. I already know the story.
Okay, but
we ain't got to tell the people the in-depth story, but we got to at least touch on.
Yeah, but that's my reason.
Okay, so you already knew who you laid with.
I already knew who I laid with. I already knew. That's number one. I already knew. Number two, he was not going to have a job. I knew he didn't keep jobs. I knew that wasn't going to happen. So I was just going to be going back and forth to the Attorney General, to court, wasting my time over something that's never going to happen. I know people now that are going to court just to keep it open. But they're not
and the kids are grown.
The kids are grown. They're not getting any money.
Right.
It's just keeping the case open. I didn't have that kind of energy.
So do you feel like you should take some responsibility?
In doing what?
Who you laid with?
I just said... So you want me to say it again? I said...
Why are you getting all that?
Because you want to keep...
No. Well, I'm trying to make a point.
I said that earlier. That I shouldn't have. I said that. You want me to say it again?
So this is my point. Nobody should be creating anything, man or woman, if you can't take care of the kid by yourself.
Right. Okay, so let's talk about...
Man or woman.
Right.
Man or woman.
Right.
Because the woman can... Because I know situations where the woman passed. or the woman got into some trouble,
Right.
drugs or whatever, or she passed,
So-
and he needed help,
Mm-hmm.
or he couldn't take care of the kids.
Mm-hmm.
Or you got situations, I know, especially back in the day with our parents.
Mm-hmm.
I think I've heard of situations where people had 5, 6, 7, 8 kids,
Right.
and somebody died,
Mm-hmm.
and they had to send the kids off
Right.
to live with different people.
So
Come
what?
on,
So-
y'all shouldn't have had them kids, man.
Okay. So what about the?
It's a business decision.
Okay. But once
Kids are a business decision. Go ahead.
the two people have laid together, two
Uh-huh.
people that shouldn't have,
Uh-huh.
they did.
Uh-huh.
They created children. He works. He can provide, but he doesn't provide. So she's doing it all by herself. Do you think that father needs to be on child support? Come on in the video.
I think I don't see, this is the thing. I don't have anything really against child support as long as it's reasonable. I'm not, I never complained about child, I don't have a problem with child support. It's not a big issue. I just don't like how it's set up. You know what I'm saying? Like, you witness the more money I make, like that thing go up. Say, man, I'm gonna be real with y'all. I pay more in child support than a lot of people making a month.
Speaking of that,
There are a lot of people making a month. I pay in child support, but I've never complained, and I've always pushed myself to do better and to climb and to climb and to climb. You know, I ain't no quitter. I ain't gonna bow down. And I believe in myself. I have a lot of confidence. Some may call it arrogance. I believe in myself. I believe I'm gonna win. And I have a lot of audacity. I take risks. And, we was going to say this certain story. I ain't going to go in depth in this story. But we was going to save it for another time. But I'll touch on it briefly.
okay.
It got to a point. We was doing all right. But it got to a point where, I've always made more than you. But it got to a point when my child support came out, we made about the same.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And then it got to a point. I was like, one day, man, I remember this. We were sitting in the bed, we laying in the bed, and I said, I got to make more money.
Mm-hmm.
You remember that?
Mm-hmm. Like it was yesterday.
And I was already making decent money. But I said, I got to make more money. And, man, I really got to go in depth in this in a book or something really. I know you don't want me to tell it.
No.
I know you don't. But I'm going to tell you this. Believing in yourself and confidence, man, it'll take you a long way. And within a week or two, I think I doubled my income.
Right.
I doubled my income. And they got more money.
I was about to say.
They got more money.
You doubled your income.
But I never complained. She ain't never complained about no child support. Ain't never, and I know where it comes from, man. It just comes trying to make me uncomfortable because, I've always been there. The problem started when I got remarried.
Mm-hmm.
But even before we were married, when we got together, I was independent. I wasn't working for anyone. Well, we met with me working for someone, but I got back into corporate America. We met. I was there for about 2-3 weeks,
Mm-hmm.
and then I went back to doing my own thing. right? But even then, I would pay my child support.
Right.
And if I couldn't meet them, because I was independent, had no check coming to me like that, I would give her the money and say, meet them at this gas station or meet them here. And she would meet them. It wasn't no issue.
No.
They would meet you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they would meet you. It wasn't no issue. This is when she was just a girlfriend. They would meet her. I would give her the money. And because I was ripping and running busy, you know, and I would give her the money and I'd say, meet them here. And then she would meet them. It wasn't no issue, man. When I said I was getting married, man, it was, hey, man.
It all changed.
It all changed, man. And I'm telling you, brothers, take care of your business, your paperwork. Don't do any, if she has you on child support, man, don't do anything outside of, don't pay the child support outside of it being recorded.
Right.
Through that system.
Right.
Okay? Pay it through that system. Do not give her cash. Pay it through that system. Protect yourself at all times, man. Always protect yourself. Pay it through the system. If she want to put you through the system, that's how you got to deal with her. Through the system.
I know some guys that have gonna put their own sale.
Put themselves on child support. Yeah. Yeah, put yourself on. If you gotta do it, put yourself on child support, man. But handle everything. But I'm saying women that put you on in the system, handle everything through the system. Don't pay outside the system. You're screwing yourself. You're setting yourself up for failure. They're not gonna honor it. Maybe it's all up to discretion of the judge.
Right.
But don't put your life in nobody's hand, man, where you thinking they're going to be honorable and do the right thing.
Right.
Protect yourself at all times, man. And that's where I made some mistakes, too. I was doing a lot of stuff outside of the system. And a lot of that is how I was raised, my environment, how I grew up. I don't like dealing with the system. I don't like dealing with police. I don't like dealing with judges. I don't like dealing with DAs, attorneys.
Yeah.
I try to stay out the way. I don't communicate with them. You know, that's just the way, you know, the environment I grew up in.
Right.
But just being real, you gotta let that go, man. If she putting you in that system, you gotta handle that thing within that system. And that's just the fact of it, man. You gotta protect yourself at all times. Keep a lawyer. Keep a lawyer on retainer. Even if the relationship is good. Always keep a lawyer on retainer, man. Always keep it. And I made a lot of mistakes, man. Always keep a lawyer on retainer.
Mm-hmm.
Deal with her through the system. If she's gonna handle it that way, deal with her in the system. I wish she didn't have to go through the system. But man, this system has these women programmed to go through the system.
Exactly. Yep.
Yeah, that's just what it is, man. But child support can be a booger, man. I don't think anybody should be having kids that can't take care of them by themselves.
Yeah.
So that goes with mating with the right person, right? Most of the time, when people break up and they're going through this stuff through court, this drama through court, is because they shouldn't even been together in the first place.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
They shouldn't have been together in the first place, man. And then, if you look back, you wouldn't even say, "Now, I would date them again."
Right.
No, because y'all shouldn't have been together, man. Y'all had different energies. Y'all had different purposes. So that's the first thing, man. Plant your seed in somebody that has the same energy as you, same purpose. And women, allow someone to plant their seed in you that has the same energy and the same purpose. Or it can get ugly. You know, You got some bitter moms out there, and you got some deadbeat fathers out there. One's not better than the other. We got both, man. We got both. Got deadbeat fathers, got bitter moms. It's crazy, but nobody's thinking about the kids.
No.
Yeah, nobody's thinking about the kids. Man, I could preach this all day to do the right thing for the kids, but it takes people putting their ego to the side and put their emotions to the side. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, but I don't have anything against child support, but I don't agree with the structure of it. You know what I'm saying? I don't agree with every time I get an increase.
Yeah.
And I'm tell you my thing. I think you think I've been too honest, huh?
About
when I go to court.
Yeah. What you supposed to be.
But you know what? This is why I'm honest. I'm honest for a few reasons about how much I make. I could lie, and they couldn't prove it. Mm-hmm. But I'm honest for a couple of reasons. And not saying I'm an honest like that. I'm not perfect. But some things I just can't lie about, right? So I'm honest about that how much you make and whatever. I'm honest because I don't want to block my blessings. Right? Yeah. So when you see, this is my take, this is my thought process. When you start lying about how much you make in court like that, like so they don't go up, what you're saying essentially is, I'll never make this again. Like, this is the most I've made, and you know, you're trying to cut that off, like from them getting more because you this is much you make. My take is, this is my take. I'm being honest. I'm talking to the universe. I'm being honest. I'm being straight up. Now it's time for you to show and prove. Time for you to show and prove. I'm going to do what I got to do to get the best out of me. Now it's time for you to show and prove. To give back the energy I'm giving.
Right.
And you've seen my income just climb.
Yeah.
And climb. And climb. Mm-hmm. Even when they take more.
Right.
Because I put out an energy of, I don't have my fist closed. I'm being honest. Man, that's why I made. It's going out.
Yeah.
But it allows stuff to come back in.
Right.
It allows stuff to come back in.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And my income climbs and climbs. And take more, and it climbs. And it climbs. You know what I'm saying? And I don't have a college degree. I've never been to college. I won't say how much I'm earning potential, nothing like that. But you know, it's up there more than a lot of.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And then it's not to brag or nothing. But my point is to say to the men, don't get frustrated. Don't let this stuff get you down. Fight. Keep fighting. Believe in yourself. Bet on yourself. And keep pushing. The system ain't on your side. Don't leave your life in the hands of your ex or your child's mother.
Yeah, exactly.
Do what you got to do. Stay lured up. Deal with her through the system. Stack your bread. Believe in yourself. Keep pushing. Keep pushing, man. But don't be moaning and groaning about child support. Don't. It's gonna make you bitter. It's gonna keep you stagnant.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? The system is not right. We know that. It is what it is. But keep pushing. Protect yourself at all times. Keep pushing to do better. To get to maximize your income, your earning potential, and do what you can do, man. Women, I really don't like telling women nothing. I think it's up to women to check women, you know. And then I think women turn a deaf ear to men.
Well, yeah.
Yeah. Even if I'm speaking the truth, I think women turn a deaf ear to men. So I won't tell women anything. It's up to women, other women that know what's right.
Right.
To check other women. You know.
Yeah.
It's up to y'all. You know what I'm saying? Your situation kind of different. It's kind of different. You made up your mind you weren't putting them on child support because you knew you wasn't getting nothing. Your situation different. You know, but we talking about the bitter women.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? The bitter women.
Yeah.
I don't think you can really relate to that.
No.
You know what I'm saying? But, hey, man, at the end of the day, it's about those kids. Doing what's right for those kids. Put your ego to the side. Put your emotions to the side. Do what's right for these kids, man. Yeah, we can go on and on about this child support. We're going to end this video in a minute, but we can go on and on about this child support. But
before we hang up,
what?
I knew this guy came in the shop today, and he pays child support. And I want to say his total that he's paid so far is $70,000 or something like that. But he owes $700. And they were getting money from his check every week. But this particular time, they didn't get their payment. So they froze his
bank account?
His
pension or something?
No, what is that called?
401k. What?
When you need to travel outside of the
passport.
Yeah. And he has a trip that he already made reservations for in another country. So he had to pay the whole $750 in order for them to release the passport.
Listen, that's all I'm going to say to women. We got to do better. You know what I'm saying? Sisters. Yeah, I'm talking about my black sisters and my white sisters and my Hispanic sisters and my Samoan sisters. My Asian sisters. But I'll be real with you. In court, it's mostly sisters, black sisters. And I know the easy route is because black dude, the brothers ain't, come on, man. You got to be honest with yourself. It's a two-way street. It's a two-way street, man. Two-way street. A lot of these sisters are out trying to work with these brothers for the sake of these kids. But, you know, I ain't gonna preach the sisters. You do what you do. And I'm hoping other sisters reach other sisters. You know, sisters reach sisters, man. Because I know what I'm saying gonna fall on deaf ears.
Yeah.
Because you're gonna think I'm preaching on being biased, right? So, let's look out for these kids. Fellas, protect yourself. Women, ladies, don't be puppets for the system.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? The system is to get us brothers locked up. Get us brothers locked up. Don't be against us. Be for us. Work with us.
Right.
Work with us. I'm gonna do my thing, man. I'm a confident brother. They keep going up on mine, and I keep telling the universe, prove yourself. Prove yourself. And my income keep going up. That's me. I'm going to keep pushing.
Yeah.
I ain't saying I ain't never been stressed. but I'm going to push.
Yeah.
I'm going to push. So, hey, peace. Love y'all. Video is about 30 minutes. Love y'all. Hey, love is law. Love is law.
Love is law. We don't have all the answers, but we do have a story.
We got a story. We love y'all. Subscribe. Email us. Like. Comment. All right. Hit us up. Peace.
Bye.